Leaders from around the state gathered in Knoxville this morning to discuss the state of the state's health. The leader of the Governor's Foundation for Health and Wellness led the conversation with leaders in education and business. Among the challenges facing the state, obesity, smoking, and childhood mortality. While the state has made progress in recent years in some respects, Tennessee still ranks among the worst in the country in many categories.
The trend line for health in the state over the last 20 years really has been not in a good direction. We've seen the rates of obesity continue to climb. We've seen the rates of sedentary behavior, people not being active, continue to go up.
Tennessee ranks 46th in the nation in adult obesity around the country. It's 41st in the nation for infant mortality.